Now, moving on from a big city contender to an East Coast big city contender, the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees made a splash the other day, acquiring Jazz Chisholm from the Miami Marlins. And obviously, the Yankees have had some infield issues. They've had some issues all around that lineup, nobody being able to contribute. Adding Jazz Chisholm is a very, very good addition, in my opinion. I really like this move. You know, he's a dynamic player. You can slide him anywhere in the order. You can bat him leadoff. You can play him in the outfield. You can play him in the
Abe, I think your mic's off.
away. How long has
There we go. There we go. You hear me?
Did you hear anything that I said?
I heard your original take on Chisholm, but then it kind of cut off.
Well, for the sake of this podcast, I'm going to restart.
Bring it right back. Bring this take back, because I heard it. I thought it was my issue. Then I'm like, let's let it.
What I'm saying is, I really like this move for the Yankees acquiring Jazz Chisholm. He is a dynamic player. You can slide him anywhere in the order. You can bat him leadoff. You can play him in the outfield. You can play him in the infield. As we just saw, he smoothly played third base for the first time against the Phillies. With this power, speed, and position versatility, most importantly, he plays with so much energy, which this team needs. Jazz definitely makes this Yankees team better. Not saying that they are World Series favorites again, but it sounds like, and it looks as if Cashman in the front office there in New York, they are expecting to rely heavily on the starting pitching to get their act together. I'm talking to Garrett Cole. I'm talking to Nestor Cortez, Marcus Stroman, Carlos Rodon. If the pitching can get right alongside with the acquisition of Jazz Chisholm with Soto and Judge in that lineup, they can make a deep postseason push and win the AL East.
You know what made me mad about this whole trade? Glaber not saying that he'll move to third. Like, he can't play shortstop or second anyway, so what's it matter if you stick him at third? You're making Jazz, who just got traded, life-shaking news, moving across the country, or I mean, it's just up the coast, but still pretty long, far away. And what does Glaber gain on this? He's just ignorant. He's
selfish.
In the offseason. I'm a second baseman. No, shut up, you're not, because you came up a shortstop, okay? Knock it off. Like, you're going to make Jazz learn a new position mid-year? That's not who the Yankees traded for. If they wanted him at second, they know he can play second. He plays an elite second base. He's average in the outfield, but now you're going to have to put him at third because Glaber Torres is ignorant? That's ridiculous. I mean, that pissed me off to no end.
I agree. And Glaber Torres he's not good at second base. He's one of the worst rated defensive players at second base. And you're going to sit here and complain jealousy from Jazz Chisholm, who is a really good second baseman, and not be a team player and not play a different position. If you're going to act like that, you can get off the team. If I was Cashman, I'm like, oh, you have that attitude? I'll go trade for another third baseman that will actually freely play. And shout out to Jazz for being that team player. But the Yankees can't keep those kind of guys in the locker room. Not if you're wanting to win a World Series. You cannot have that selfish approach.